How you guys doing? Man, so happy to be here. Thank you guys so much, and thank you guys so much for finding this video. Thank you guys. Thank you. Hope you enjoy. Man, happy to be here. And I just want to talk about a couple of things that's happened to me in the last few days. Yeah, that's what I want to talk about. Actually, a couple of days ago, I went to a wedding. That's right, I went to a wedding. And not just any wedding, a small town and country wedding. Yeah, that was the theme right there. The theme kind of themed itself. Small town country wedding. Yeah, it's a wedding where all those people, you know, it's about 5, 6, 10 people gathered around to see the bride and the groom get married. And I love weddings, man. Weddings such a good thing, ordained by the Lord. Yeah, true love, all the love, everybody in togetherness. It's a lot of fun. I like it. And it was a lot of fun, I tell you guys what. And man, I went to that small town country wedding in a cowboy hat. Yeah. It was all outdoors, don't worry. It was plenty of chickens running around, porta potties, outhouses. It was all of that. Anything that you can possibly think of that has to do with the country, it had it. And it was actually pretty cool. The groom and the groomsmen and the best man and the people on the platform, you know, instead of a flower like I have on here, they had a piece of wheat thumbtacked to their suit. I'm not kidding. It was that. Whatever you're thinking, that's how it was. Thumbtacked to their suit. And I'm not talking about like a decorative wheat with a ribbon on it. No, I'm talking about a raw piece of wheat that was freshly picked yesterday that they just thumbtacked to their suit. It was like that. So me coming in this, they thought I was the groom. See, it was... One guy comes up literally to me and says, "A little too fancy, bub." I'm like, "Isn't this a wedding?" And I look down, there's chickens running all around my feet. And, lo and behold, that's what the supper was. The chickens running around my feet. It's how it is there. Yeah, but I tell you what, I was in the wedding, and I was sitting in these seats they had homemade with nails sticking out and splinters. You better be careful when you sit on them wooden things. It's about 30 or 40 people. That's it, sitting in a barn with sitting on these benches that they had homemade. They looked kind of like church pews, but more redneck. You know exactly what I'm talking about, don't you, sir? You're nodding your head like, I've been to this. This is how my wedding was. See, this is... Welcome to the South. Southern country redneck wedding where... Yeah, you can wear a cowboy hat, I tell you guys what. And then I was sitting there and, listen, you've never been to a wedding, redneck or not, when there's 30 or 40 people behind you and you find a front row seat, and I'm like, I wonder why this isn't taken. I think I'll sit here. And you just get all comfortable and get your camera out, ready to take some great pictures. And the attendee comes up and says, "Hey, we're going to have to ask you to move." 2 minutes before the wedding, you get escorted in front of 30 or 40 of your family members. Then when you finally find a place to sit, you sit beside this person who thinks that says they've known you your whole life and you've never heard of them. You're like, "Stranger danger." You're like, "Hey, how you doing?" I'm like, "I have never seen you in my life." Weddings are full of those kind of people, right? Family events, all of them. You're like, you've never heard of these people, yet they've known you since you were a baby. That's comforting and creepy. I am loved by this person. I don't know who that is. I don't know, man. It was really country. Never been in a wedding until you've been escorted in the front of all your family. You think your family. You're not sure. That's what you've been told. Of course, you've never been to a wedding either. If when you finally find a place to sit after being escorted, you relax and put your foot out right when the bride walks down the aisle and trip on her dress and make her trip up down the aisle. That's what I did. I was like, good grief, this could not get any worse. I tripped up the bride. Her dress is ripped half off her body. She's falling down the aisle. I got escorted. The chickens are running around my feet. There's wheat gym clip to the people's thumbtack gym clip, paper clip to a piece of raw wheat to their suit. What possibly else could happen? Then Pandora opens, the music app that never stops playing music. And starts playing somebody that I used to know. And they said, sir, we're going to have to ask you to leave. All this was happening at the same time the couple was saying the vow. I was like, I should have stayed home. I knew it. This was going to happen. They said, you may kiss the bride. I'm pretty sure I heard a chicken getting cooked at the same time, just screaming. I was like, welcome to a country wedding. When the wedding was over, I went to use the outhouse. This just killed the vibes, you know. It's like, it was. Then I go to watch the couple dance. I was like, well, what could possibly go wrong? The couple's dancing, okay? This would be pretty cool in the South, right? Like a couple's dance. A lot of Hank Williams is being played. Alan Jackson, all these people who, yes, all of them, Toby Keith, all the country guys, and that's the wedding for you, and they dancing, and all of a sudden the bride starts screaming, and I'm like, what happened? And she had stepped on a cow patty. Her white dress isn't very white anymore after this. After she slips and falls in it, it is a wedding and a half, people. What a wedding. I'll tell you guys what. Man, that's the country wedding. And then, when they're taking all the professional pictures, it's like there's a big pile of trash and wood right behind where they're taking the pictures at. And I am not kidding. It's like it photobombed all the pictures. They're holding hands with the flowers behind them with a big pile of wood and trash. Then they did the thing where they take the groom takes the leg thing off the bride's leg and they fling it out into the single guys. Yeah. That was like a bullfight. Let's just say I was the matador when I caught it and all the others were bulls. Apparently, once you catch it, that's not the end. They can tackle it away from you, and I did not know that. I was like, and then I went down. That was a violent affair at a wedding. By the time his wedding was over, I was laying in the mud, just drenched. I had to get this dry cleaned last night. Well, man, that's weddings. Hope you enjoy one. Hope you enjoy your future wedding. I hope you enjoy wedding you may be going to. Just think about it. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you guys next time.